What's up, guys? Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your third stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Friday, March the 12th. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations! You are now eligible to receive a $1,400 stimulus payment this weekend. If you have direct deposit, of course. Yesterday, the third stimulus package was signed into law by President Joe Biden. This was a massive $1.9 trillion stimulus relief bill that was favored by a majority of Americans. This bill includes $1,400 stimulus payments for each eligible person, $300 monthly payments to parents, 15% SNAP benefits increase, $300 per week unemployment boost payments, aid for rental assistance, aid for mortgage assistance, money for vaccines and testing, and money for so many other things. What it did not include, it didn't include the $15 minimum wage increase. It did not include the $200 monthly increase for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and it did not include one vote from Republicans on this stimulus relief bill. But hey, we have come this far. We still have a long way to go. Let's be positive and make a difference for someone else today. I hope I am making a difference here on this channel. But anyways, hey, if this is your first time to the channel, hey, welcome and glad to have you. On this channel, we talk about finance, real estate, credit cards, and stimulus update news. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button for me, as well as hit the subscribe button and drop me a comment down below. Now, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up, guys? The time has come and it is official. The stimulus relief package has been signed into law by President Biden as of yesterday. The Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, is going to start those money printers, the check printing machines sometime today to prepare to distribute the $1,400 stimulus payments. But let's address the elephant in the room. Because it's the question that most people have. When are we going to receive the stimulus payments? Well, let's be clear. The first people to receive the stimulus payments are the ones that have direct deposit information on file with the IRS. I've been pushing everyone for several months to log into the IRS's website to update your information. So if you didn't do it by now, it just might be too late. But you can go ahead and still try anyways. But if you have direct deposit information on file, you might actually receive your stimulus check over this weekend. Last time when the second stimulus package by President Trump was signed, those $600 stimulus payments were in people's bank accounts within 48 hours of his signature. So considering that the third stimulus package was signed on Thursday, you can potentially have your money in your bank account on Saturday. Yes! Now, that still depends on whether you have a big bank or a small bank, in which they automatically perform transactions over the weekend. And then on top of that, the money still has to clear depending on the bank that you use. Typically, with bigger banks, the money is readily available. However, that might not be the same case for other small banks. Now, number two, if you don't have direct deposit information on file and you need a physical check to be mailed to you, it might be several weeks before you can see your stimulus payments in your mailbox. Last time, the IRS was still sending out physical checks over an 8-week time frame. So definitely don't expect a physical check that fast. And no, President Biden's name will not be on the stimulus checks, as former Donald Trump's name was on the previous stimulus checks.
In terms of what the checks will look like, I just don't have an update on that for you today.
Now, outside of the $1,400 stimulus checks, those who are unemployed will continue to receive the $300 unemployment checks until September. The original stimulus relief bill called for an increase of $100 for a total of $400 per week. However, due to some concerns of paying individuals more money than what they would normally make at their regular job, the Biden administration decided to keep the payments the same as before, but to extend the program through September the 6th. And then we have $300 reoccurring monthly checks for parents. This is stemmed from the child tax credit, where individuals with children can receive up to $3,600 for each child under the age of 6 years old, and $3,000 for children between the ages of 6 and 17 years old. The child tax credit has always been a thing in the past. However, the stimulus relief bill called for an advancement in payments. So instead of waiting to claim your children on your tax return, you are now eligible to receive advance payment for this child tax credit. So the $3,600 is paid over the next 12 months, which comes to $300 per month for children under the age of 6 years old and $250 per month for children over 6 years old. And then there is another twist to this as well. This benefit will not start until July of this year. That's when the first checks will be distributed. And then a second twist to this is that you will only receive monthly payments from July through December, which is only $1,800. The remaining of the child tax credit will be distributed when you file your tax return. In other words, households would receive 6 months of monthly income and then receive the rest when they file on their tax refund. This is not exactly what people want, but it allows for additional income during these economic times with guaranteed money every month, especially if you have more than 2 children. This can really help most Americans out, but this will also help to improve the quality of life for some people, as well as helping low-income families that are hurt by the impacts of the pandemic. And then after this year is over, the child tax credit program will revert back to the previous design of the program. However, depending on where we are in regards to the pandemic and how the economy is recovering, they could still very well extend the program through 2022. But even without the pandemic, lawmakers could extend it if it is really popular with the voters. And then the Biden administration and some Democrats have already acknowledged that their goal is to make the extension permanent. They already have it included in the Build Back Better agenda. Now moving on, we also have the $15 minimum wage increase that is being heavily pushed by progressive Democrats and some Republicans. The Dems want $15 per hour and the Repubs want $10 per hour. This ended up being removed from Biden's stimulus plan, but progressives have vowed to pass this piece of legislation on its own sometime this year. Bernie Sanders leading that effort and said that they are not going to give up on passing a minimum wage increase.
I promise you, we are going to raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour. We are not going to give up. This is not going to be the last vote on minimum wage. Trust me on that.
And then last night, President Biden gave a speech about the progress of the pandemic, vaccines, as well as testing. Biden talked about his hefty goal that he made when he took office, that he would have administered about 100 million vaccine shots in his first 100 days. He said with the progress that they are making right now, he believes that they will actually break that record. And of course, some of his critics have already noted that the hefty goal that he made is really not that challenging at all. But you know how that goes. You know, you have haters over here, you have haters over there. What can you say? But I believe that they are already vaccinating about 2 million people per day right now. And now that Johnson & Johnson is rolling out with their vaccines, those numbers could actually go up even higher. But not only did Biden address the update for reaching his goal, he also acknowledged all the loss of life that Americans have experienced. And he offered hope for the future. As of today, the virus has killed more than 530,000 people in the United States and even more in other countries around the world. Now, Biden went on to say that he plans to direct U.S. states to make all adults eligible for the vaccine by May the 1st. And he is hopeful that the country can have some kind of normalcy by July the 4th. He said the more and more people that get vaccinated, the better we are at returning back to almost normal once again. He reminded everyone that you should never go against Americans, and we have all chipped in to do our parts in the fight against the virus. He said, let's work together. We are nearing the finish line. So that's it, guys. We can kind of see what the future will be like. We got stimulus relief aid on the way to Americans who need it the most, as well as the people that don't really need it the most. Rental and mortgage moratoriums are being extended, unemployment is extended, and the virus cases are slowly going down every day. Let's continue to work hard, have faith, and do our part. And also, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This has been your third stimulus check update news for today. If you enjoyed any of this information or found it to be useful, be sure to hit the like button for me. It definitely helps out a lot, and it tells YouTube to share this video with others. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for me so that you can be a part of this community, and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Again, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.